Hello there everyone, this is Neko here, getting ready to play No One Survived. And well, today, because of how everything went, I'm going to be working towards making an outpost because as soon as I ended the video and got ready and left, guess what I found? A 44 Magnum, which now I need the ammo for it, and I conveniently ended up dropping it thinking I wasn't going to find one. I also found a 9mm ammo pistol right next to it. I think they wanted me to dual wield pistols. I also got a cram bit and all that fun stuff. So I was in search of water, and I was out of curiosity came over to here. So far I've drank this water and I don't know if I don't know if there's any ill effects from it, but I think you can drink it. I'm not 100% sure if it's good or not. So at this point, we need to start making storage and start making some stuff, which means we need to get some things going. And as you can see here, I'm full of a bunch of tools and books and other tidbits of stuff that I need to kind of get rid of or make some room. Alright, well, we need to make an axe. What's it take to make an axe? That's not how you make it. Here we are. We need wooden stick and stone, and I don't know if I have the room to be able to pick that up. I'm hoping if I drop stuff on the ground, it won't disappear, because I might just drop the fine fabric and the bandage, which I picked up, and see if I can get some room for that. I could also drop the toolbox and simply fight my way back into there to get the stuff, because I did leave the game. Or I can go over there and see if there's a toolbox over there somewhere, but I definitely know there's plenty in there. So let's get into building my little thing. First, we need to pick up some stone, which we don't have the room. Dang it, I thought I could. Do I want... Yeah, you know what? We'll drop this. We'll take the stone. The issue is we'll have to also... Another thing that would be nice as a bonus is if they gave us the ability to craft with the materials around us. Like if we put this stuff on the ground right here, right next to us, we should be able to craft with it. Yes, I know that's copying whatever, but still, I'm going to put this down. We're going to put this on here, and we'll put that up there. And do we have enough room for the stick? Yes, we do. Sweet. I don't know if we got enough room for the axe though. We do if we play Tetris. If we do a lot of Tetris, we might be able to have the room to do this. There we go. Alright. So I'm assuming we can just smack the tree and it will break. Should be careful of that. You never know if in some games you can die, or... How do we... see. There we go. Alright. Ooh, sticks. Nice. Alright. Time to build. How do we build? Build? Oh, we need a hammer. Which takes a log. Which... Mother flip nuggets. We don't have the room. Fine. We'll drop that here. We'll drop this here. We'll put that up in there. We'll turn that around. That around. Do we have enough room for a log? No. What about if we turn this and move this here? Don't you love playing Tetris? Alright, we're gonna need to make some room. So we're gonna need, I'll drop the crowbar for now. Now, can we make the hammer and then can we make a foundation? I would appreciate the ability to make the foundation and the hammer. Okay, so now we got that. I believe we need a log to... Oh, no, we need stone for that. And I don't have the ability to make stone. Alrighty, well, this is going to be quite an interesting game to be playing. What is it? Territory, we need this. Depending, can we lower this? Actually, probably don't want to lower it. And we'll get this right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll make it 4 wide and 4. We'll make a 4x4 for the first room, and then we can build in 4x4 set room segments. So let's get this all planned out. We'll get our first foundation, and then from there we'll decide what to do, when to do it, how to do it, all that fun stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be a lot of running back and forth. Sweet. And then after that... Okay, I was about to go. Did I actually pick that up? And we need, ironically, 1 more log. Woohoo! Don't you love that? Alright. Will this give us the 1 log? Oop, did I chop out the... Oh, oh, that's lame. I thought there was going to be a log from that. Alright, well. I guess this will give me a log instead. As I get better, we'll be able to progress faster and all that. The biggest issue... The biggest issue is getting enough storage and enough inventory. I know I could have chose the starter kit. Oop. I could have chose the starter kit, but I was like, I wanted to see what this was like. Okay. Now that we have that, we're going to have to, you know what, we'll just set that onto there. There, we should have enough room to pick up some logs and stones. Pick up some stones here real quick. Alright, can we... Sweet. Now what's it take to build that? Alright, roof, workshop. Here we are, workshop. Log, stone, toolbox. Sweet. I just need to pick up the stone and all that, and we got the logs and we got the toolbox. Hopefully, as long as it doesn't despawn. After that, I'll work towards making myself a storage chest, but that's going to have to be some other time. There we go. We'll pick that up in a little bit. Let's go pick up the logs. If we can pick up 2, this will speed up the build. Oh, you mother flipping nuggets. Alright, can we pick up this stone then? Oh yeah. One of my favorite things to do is if you hit tab and you run around, you can see the nearby items pop up, and that will help you find anything you might be missing. Except for it doesn't seem to work with stone, which that sucks. What are we at? 3, 4. If this game has some mechanics that are like scum, and that's what made me test it out, because it's like, this is kind of like scum. Perfect. Now let's grab the toolbox. And then I was like, let's see if this works the same thing. Yes, it does. Sweet. Alright. Once we get this, I'm going to store all my books, store everything I can into this, and then we'll start getting ourselves going. Alright, we're almost done. Yay! Sweet. Come on. Put that away. And we'll throw this all in here. Perfect. Now let's go pick this all up because I don't want to lose all of this. Since I don't think I can use the one here, we'll put this in here too. We'll keep that on hand. We'll put this up. There we go. Now we can start moving. We can start getting weapons out and all that other fun stuff. And we can start getting bases and start getting other fun tidbits. We can also look at other technologies that we might need, which, what do we need for this? Iron and whatever, and this is weapon crafting. Here we are. Confirm planks. We're gonna need planks so we can build a cultivation box, a smoking. Oh, we don't have that. Engineering, medical, all that fun stuff. Here we are. Clay. I've got 5 clay on hand. We'll go get that researched up. I am curious. Personally, the hammer, I wish it had a bit more reach. I'm fine if it was slow, as long as it had the reach. In other words, not too slow. One thing that you gotta do with these games is play Tetris. Alright. At all. Actually, what... here we go. We'll add one in here. We should get a thing. Nope. Alright. Now that that's going, we should be able to get planks. We should be able to get the other stuff. Alright, the clay. We need 5 clay. Confirm. Alright. What's it take? 20 clay, 15 stone, 5 logs. We need 3 logs there, so let's continue to chop down. I hope trees grow back. If not, I hope we get the ability to plant trees, because that's going to be very, very important to long-term playing of games, is the ability to have resources renewable. And holy mother flip. Was I the Hulk? I just shattered 90%, like this 90% of this log. Uh, I hate that. There we go. Alright, let's continue to get this all set up. Especially since it's getting nighttime and we're gonna need to sleep. Alright. The next thing we're gonna want to add is whatever. We're probably gonna want to add one of these. Woo! Here. Stone is easy, logs is semi-easy, clay may not be as easy. I don't know if there's a location to find a bunch of clay, but if there's some clay out here, that would be greatly appreciated. There might be some stone. I don't want to go running around and then exhaust all my energy. Can we actually mine stone from these boulders? We might be able to, but you know what? We're gonna test it. I've got to test it. Oops. Oh, I don't have a pick. Can we make one? 3 stone. Alright, it's getting dark. I can't see. There we go. Now I can see. There's 2, 3. Are these mushrooms edible? Oh, we're gonna need some water. Alright. Let's make a pick. We're pretty much just getting started on making a base. Most of the time, that's how most of these games go in the beginning anyways. You're like run around, screwing around, trying to figure out this, trying to figure out that, and carbohydrates and thirst. Okay. Oh, you mother flip nuggets. You really gotta take up one of those positions. That's stupid. Alright, let's see if we can mine this. Yes, yes we can. There's a mine bar on it. Woo! 5, 10, 12. That's awesome. That's gonna make getting... That's gonna make getting rocks easier. I still need clay though. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is there any clay around here? Kind of wishing I had, if I known it was gonna cost 20, I'm kind of wishing I had kept 20 or 25. Especially since I was getting nuggets all over the place. I might have to go back in there and loot again. If I can't find any... That's another thing that would be nice, is if they made the clay a little bit more abundant. In other words, you can find the nodes out here, let's say for every 20 stone nodes, you can find 1 clay node type of deal. That would be greatly appreciated. Because and or if there's a specific place to hunt down clay, that would be nice to know, but I don't know where that is yet, and I don't want to be running everywhere to find it. I and I don't know if the clay respawns or not. Where the hell? Alright, well at this rate, it's gonna take forever to find it. And I'm gonna have to get ready for the zombie attack, which could be coming, which will, what, day 2? It's in 5 days, and if it's already, it's almost day 3, that means I've got 4 days to prep for the, uh, attack, which means I'm gonna want to start worrying less about finding clay and start worrying more about getting defenses up. Alright, well, let's try and find the clay anyways, because as soon as I find it, I should be good to go. Then I can start smelting and start doing all kinds of other fun little tidbits and stuff. And then I can start looking for other uh, helpful items and or batteries and stuff. And I don't want to travel too far away, but I really need the clay. Alright, well, okay, well, at this point, give me a moment to try and find some. If I don't find any, I'll come back to my place real quick, and then I'll try and finish up at least a couple more buildings, and then from there, call it good. Because this has mostly been a struggle to start a base. That's what this basically has been. Alright, well, I managed to find some clay. It was near the railroad, and ironically enough, if I had gone up towards the road, towards this side, as you can see, way off in the distance, right there, is some clay. Oh, and right there, between those trees where my dot is, or was. So, yeah, I guess I should have paid more attention. So now we got this, we got the stone, we got that, we got the logs. All we need now, or not the logs, we got the stone, we got the clay, we just need the logs. So let's get the logs. And then after that, we should be good to go. Yay! Ooh, we'll have to play Tetris. Do 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 do. Don't you love playing Tetris? Alright, we'll put that back on here so we can get the room for the logs. And then we'll get this, and then that will be the end of this episode. In other words, oops. Timber. And you guys get to watch me struggle. You guys got to watch me struggle. Most of you are probably left because, like I said, this wasn't the most exciting, but still. Alright, let's get this in. Whatever we have left. Yeah. Whatever we have left, we'll throw into the foundations. And then we can get the rest of the base. Or outpost, whichever. And I should drink some water. I'll probably drink some until I either get sick or figure out what the hell happens. And I don't know why this won't go away. And I probably should look into a bed, actually. Furniture. Wood stick, plant fibers. Yeah, we'll have to start with a straw mattress. So let's get. Where do you get plant fibers? Do you just simply smack this? No? Is it this? Nope. Oh, it's probably this here. These little twigs. There's a bunch of them. Let's get ourselves a mattress. Oh, you mother flip nuggets. Did you really just break right then and there? Alright, well, can I punch? No. I should be able to punch it or break it with my hands. Where the hell is a twig? I need a twig. I also need... Oh, stamina's going. And, water's going. So, we need to hurry up and get a twig mattress so I can start sleeping. Alright, let's hurry up and get the mattress. Woohoo! 5, 10, 15, 20. Yes, I know you're tired. I would be too. You've basically been up all night long. 6 sticks. We have 5. We have more than enough. So let's drink. Let's get our bed. And then after that... Alright. We need to put this away. And then we need to make a bed, and then we need to pretty much rest. And then after that, we're good to go. Nope. How do we... Nope. What was it? This one? Yes. Let's shift this one over. And then back a little. And there we go. We'll have that right there. There we go. And... use. How much does sleeping give me back? Wow, sleeping 1 hour basically only gives you like 2 points. Alrighty. Well, we'll call it here. So, if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. It was just me struggling to get a base built. Now let's turn the brightness down. Oh, wow. I think that's too dim. Anyways, if you want to see more of this game or series, make sure to check out the in-screen credits that are coming up. If you want to see other games that I play, make sure to check out my channel. And if you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After about 2 or so weeks, I'll add you on. If you leave before I reach 1,000 though, I'll remove you off because it's for people who gave me a chance. For now, I'm going to get ready for the next episode and all that. So, I'll see you in a little bit. And one suggestion. I would like to be able to rest on this without actually sleeping. Because I think if I just lay down, I should recover fatigue. Yeah, I should be able to lay down on my bed without sleeping. Anyways, bye-bye.